Hello guys, welcome to my channel Tech Talk with Baba Femi. So today what we'll be looking at is how to create an Azure free account. So um what are we going to get at the end of this tutorial? The first thing is, what will you get when you have an Azure free account? What are the benefits? What resource can you create? Number two, after looking at that, we'll be looking at how to create this Azure free account step by step. Then, because while you're creating, you need to add your credit card. But this credit card is for you to obtain a subscription. This subscription is needed for you to create resources like virtual machines, app services, key vault, Kubernetes cluster, and so on. So, but one thing you need to realize is you will not be charged until you upgrade manually. So once we're done with that and you're still not comfortable, that is why we have the third one, which is how to remove your credit card from Azure. At least without your credit card on there, there is no way you can be charged. Then after then, we'll look at how you can actually cancel an Azure subscription. Maybe you don't need it again and you just feel like, let me cancel this subscription. So let's proceed. So the first thing we'll be looking at is what you will get when you create an Azure free account. Fine. Okay. The next slide, we have free products and services for 12 months, like 12 good months. That's what you'll be getting. So a lot of things you can do within that 12 months when you create an Azure free account. So the next thing is you're going to be credited $200 Azure credit for 30 days. But one thing you need to put into consideration is when you create a resource that takes away this money within 3 days or 4 days, or let's say you set up a virtual machine that runs day and night, and the cost of that virtual machine for one full month is $150. Then maybe at that time you were testing and you created another one. If the cost is also $200, that makes it $400. Or let's say um, the cost is also $150, that makes it $300. At the end of the day, these machines cannot work for that 30 days because the amount you have been allocated is lesser than what you have actually initiated. So, but if you can manage these, set the limit, check the billing of each resources you're creating, then this $200 will work for you. Then what else are you gonna get? Get some storage disks, Azure virtual machines, 5 gig block storage to store unstructured data, 5 gig file storage aside the blob. You can create up to 250 gig of SQL database. Believe me, you these ones are not part of the $200. So you can do 15 gig data transfer. You can get 50,000 transaction SO of AI plus machine learning. You can create Linux machine use of up to 750 hours. Also, you can do 10,000 prediction revisions, 30,000 face transactions, and a lot. Also, on this page, you can do up to 500 gig, 5 gig of Azure Cosmos DB. You can create 10 web, mobile, or API apps. You can do 1,000 requests, function request for the month. Lot of things. You get a free load balancer. You get free Visual Studio Code. You get can create virtual machine of up to 750 hours. So some of these don't fall under the $200 that you have been given. So and the others fall under it. So And just check, and lots of things, lots of benefits that come with it. Now let's now create our Azure free account. So if you want to create an Azure account, or you sign into Azure, the first thing is to visit the URL. So I'm just going to visit the Azure URL, which is portal.azure.com. So you'll be taken to the page. Okay, you guys, I'm currently signed in, so I need to sign out, and so that I'm able to create an Azure free account. Or let's do it this way. Yeah, let me just create let me use the incognito tab, and create this. Yeah. So I'm being taken to the Azure login page. Now I can sign in from here if I have actually created my account. But what we want to do now is we want to create a fresh account. Now, one thing you guys need to take into consideration is if you already have any email that has been linked with any Microsoft services, you cannot use this email address to create an Azure free account. So you need to use an email address that have not been linked to any Microsoft services, like any Microsoft services. So the best way to do this is to say create account, and I can say I want to get a new email just for this, and say um tech talk with Abafemi at outlook.com. Um so this is saying now create a new password. I'm just gonna put a random password and say okay. I would like to take information, tips, and no. Okay, you might decide not to go with it. That doesn't mean, then I can just click next, and okay, where are you? I'm going to select um Nigeria, then next. My account is being created. Okay, so Microsoft needs you to solve a puzzle to be sure you're not a robot. So what's the puzzle? Okay, so just gonna say okay, pick a dice with the same icon facing up. So I'm just gonna say, okay, where is the one facing up? Pick a dice with the same icon. So do we have same icon? Yeah, yeah, we go. So yeah, one done. Pick a dice with the same icon facing down. So I'm gonna do this again. Here we go. Then the same thing. Just kind of yeah, here we have that. Then again, yeah, we go. So this is just to prove that you're not a robot. But yeah, I don't know if in the recent times robots will be able to beat this, but that is what Azure requires at this point to create your account. So you're just gonna continue doing this until it's satisfied. So I'm just gonna continue and say, okay, yes, there we go. Then again, what else? Which one is facing up? The same icon here. Yes. So 8/10. Then here we go. Then I think this should be the last one. Yep. Now the checks have been done. Yes, the account has been created. Voila. So you can just click on start tour to see. Okay, so if you want to create a resource, on the left hand side, at the topmost left hand side, you can see this sign. You can click on it and say create a resource. You understand? So the next thing, you can click on home, then the dashboard, all services. You're going to check all services. These are your favorites that you have. You can decide to add more, and by going to all services, and click the star in front of each services to add more to these. But this is the default that has been set by Azure. So you can say there's click next. So if you want to search, let's say I want to search for virtual machine and my virtual machine is not showing here, I can just click virtual machine and it takes me to virtual machine. If I already have one, I can click on that one. But if I don't, then I can create a new virtual machine. So again, this is if you have multiple directories. Like if you have been invited to multiple directories with this email address, you can switch directory. You can check the subscription that you have in that directory. Now, yeah, again, notifications when you're creating anything, you get a notification of what is going on while you're creating. Then help and support if you want to raise tickets to Microsoft. If you are having any issues, you can. That's the icon, and this is the account information. Then I'm done. So Azure has already taken us through the tour. I'm going to do more by just trying to repeat what has been done. Now, this was what I was saying. Now, this is the default favorite resources Azure has actually put on there. That these are things you really use, but I can decide to add more by going to all services and say, at this part I need Kubernetes services to be added as one of my. Okay, let me just take back now. Yeah, see what happened there because I don't have okay. So I'm gonna say yep. So Kubernetes services is going to be added. One good thing about Azure is when you come to any of those services or any of those resources that are on there, you can get an Azure free training. Just look at the documentations, um, just like by just looking at them, what and what this services does, what you can use this resource for. You get so this is for all resources that you can actually create in Azure, from virtual machine to function apps to Kubernetes services, down to let's go to networking, the virtual machine, the virtual network, the service endpoint policies, the load balancer, firewalls, network gateways, so lot of things. Going to mobile, where you have the app services, the notification ops, then containers. Instead of you creating maybe your Kubernetes cluster on the virtual machines, you can actually create an instance there, then database, then lot you can just create one and check through what and what we have on there. Lot of things. Azure have actually got you covered though. So back to these. Now we have the CLI here. You can actually run your PowerShell from here. You can run your bash script from here just by clicking on this part. But you need a subscription to do that. Presently, right now, we do not have any subscription in our tenant. So we need to get a subscription before we can go ahead to do it. So I'm just going to close these and say, okay, the next one is you switching directory. If you want to switch directory, you're going to get it here. Like, okay, this directory is I have more than one directory I've been invited to, then you can switch directory. That is one thing people get. Like most times people complain, I cannot see, I've been invited to a directory and I cannot see anything in that directory because you are not logged into that directory that you should log. How do you even know that you're logged into? Yeah, on here you will see if you have multiple directories, you will see the one you're logged into. But you can also check by going to this part of the portal, which is the Azure Active Directory, then click on Overview. You can see the directory that you are presently logged into. Okay, this is I'm just gonna say tenant information. Yeah, this is the tenant ID. So you can see that this is the tenant you're logging into. So I'm gonna check something quickly. I'm gonna check something quickly. Okay, okay. So let's go back to the home page and let's take a free subscription, like I've said. Okay. So now you need to select a country. Um, you need this. You need to select the right country that you are. Just pick any country randomly, and let's say Baba Femi. Yes, I'm gonna leave that, and I'd say um, okay. Let's say um, talk. Um, let's say Baba Femi. Let's put with yeah. This is my email address that I just created. I can say 070. Um, do not enter your country code. So just kind of so now I want to verify. Test me. So you need to agree to these customer agreements. Then do you want these guys to share your information? No, I don't want the tip. I can just take it off and say um okay, there's something I need to do. I need to confirm this information before I go ahead. So I'm just gonna wait for the MFA to come in, and okay, still haven't received. So I'm gonna pause this video until I receive this. Okay, guys. So I finally got the code, but I had to use a different phone number. I'm gonna change this back to my real name, because of the billing. I just want everything to go well, because these have to be like I said, your billing location have to be your exact location, so that you get. So I'm just gonna verify these. Yeah, that is fine. I think okay. So this has been verified. Then the next thing is gonna do identification by card. So let's wait. Let's wait while this is being verified. Oh, cool. Yes, this is where you get your you need to put in your card details and everything. So I'm gonna pause this while I put in this, and once I'm done with all this information, then I can actually get my $200 once my card has been approved. So while I'll be inputting in the card details, I'll be pausing this video. Thank you. Yep. So I've been able to get that to work. Oh, this is saying you're not eligible. Okay, I think why this is like this is I think I've taken a free a free subscription with this my card before. So you can go for pay as you go, but you should not even have that kind of issues when you're doing this. So I'm just gonna continue from uh my my other tenant that I've created that has subscription in there. So just uh, so I'm going to minimize these and take us back to my tenant, which is IT360 NG tenant. We have subscription already. Then I have some storage I've created, some resources I've created. So yeah, I'm gonna just gonna um go to subscription. With these, if I click on subscription, I should be able to see all the subscription I have in my tenant already. This was the one I got from uh an exam I actually wrote. When you become uh an MCT, you get that subscription. Okay, so from there, I'm just going to show you how you can actually remove your credit card when you have actually set this up. With this subscription, you can set up any of the subscriptions or any of the resources in Azure, both the one I've listed, like you're gonna get for 12 months, and also some of the ones, any subscription at all. You can just any resources at all. You can just create. But like I've actually explained the last time, is when you take a free subscription, which was supposed to last you for a month, because you're going to be assigned $200, and you take this free subscription, then you have actually created more than what you should create. Then you might lose access to those resources before the end of that month, because what you're going to be seeing the billing, how you're actually like being billed for every resources on your tenant, on your subscription. So for me to now remove, let's say I don't no longer need the subscription, or let's say I want to take out my card details. I want to take out my card details. So yeah, this will not work because of the fact that I didn't use the card details to do this. This was subscription I got after passing one of Azure certification and becoming IMCT. So for you to remove, because you're going to be seeing all your payment method when you click on your subscription, um then you click on the subscription you have in your tenant, then you can just come to this part of the blade and click on the payment method. Now yeah, payment method are managed by account admin. Yes. Now my account admin here is going to be the person that was actually like the person that took the subscription. So if you use an email address, Jide at it3tng to take your subscription, that is going to be your account admin, and that is the user that have the right to manage your payment method. So just because you have a user that you have created in your tenant with a global admin role and also with an owner role on the subscription, and you're feeling like the user should actually cancel the subscription, can remove the credit card information, that won't work. So you need to perform this operation with the same user that you have used in taking the subscription. So the last thing on our plate now is, how do we cancel this subscription? Now, it's not something that needs you need to uh, crack your brain about. All you need to do is, once you click on the subscription and you are actually on the subscription blade, on the overview here you can see cancel subscription. Right now, I don't want to cancel my subscription because I have resources running on there. I have services I have linked to this subscription. But if you want to cancel your subscription, this is what you have to do. Just click on cancel my subscription. Maybe you have another subscription in tenant already and you feel like you don't need this subscription again. You move all your resources out of that subscription, then you can click on cancel your subscription. Okay, so thank you so much. If you have any question regarding what have been done on this tutorial, you can just put your comment below, and I will check each comment and respond to each of those questions. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you have not, because I'm going to be dropping more videos in the coming days. Bye.